Ever wondered if those nuts you snack on are truly doing your body good? They seem like the perfect bite, small, tasty, and nutrient-packed. But not all nuts are created equal. Some are superstars for senior health, while others might cause more harm than benefit. Today we're diving deep to sort it out, revealing the 4 best nuts to eat regularly and 3 to steer clear of as you age. Our nutritional needs shift over time, and foods once harmless can spark issues like inflammation, weight gain, or heart trouble. Knowing which nuts boost your health and which ones don't empowers smarter choices. Stick with me to the end. This could transform your daily diet. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button and ring the bell to catch every tip for thriving in your golden years. Let's get started. Nuts might seem like nature's perfect snack, but not all are perfect equal, especially for folks over 70. Those tempting flavored, candied, or heavily salted varieties, like honey roasted or spicy barbecue, can do more harm than good. Packed with added sugars, artificial flavors, and heaps of sodium, they transform a wholesome bite into a health hazard. These sneaky extras can spike your blood sugar, push up your blood pressure, and stir inflammation, turning a handful of nuts into something closer to junk food than a heart-healthy treat. Take a closer look. Chocolate-coated or honey-roasted nuts can carry as much sugar as a candy bar. A real problem if you're managing diabetes or watching your weight. Salt-drenched versions strain your heart, especially if you're already keeping an eye on hypertension. Some brands even roast their nuts in trans-core oils, which can nudge your cholesterol into risky territory. The good news? You can still enjoy nuts' benefits, protein, fiber, and healthy fats, by choosing wisely and sticking to the basics. Consider Evelyn, a 75-year-old from Savannah who loved munching on chili lime peanuts while watching her evening shows. They were her go-to treat until her doctor flagged her climbing blood pressure and suggested she rethink her snacks. Evelyn switched to raw, unsalted almonds, sometimes roasting them at home with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a flavor kick. Within weeks, her energy perked up, her blood pressure readings settled, and she felt better than she had in months. It wasn't about giving up nuts. It was about picking ones that work for her health, not against it. The best choice is raw or dry roasted nuts without added salt or sugar. Think plain almonds, walnuts, or pistachios. They deliver the nutrients without the baggage. If you crave flavor, try tossing them in the oven at home with a dash of spices like cinnamon or rosemary for a guilt-free crunch. 2 coffees a day, you'll be able to crunch. Check labels for hidden sugars or sodium, and if you're unsure, a quick chat with your doctor can steer you right, especially if you have heart or blood sugar concerns. Evelyn's switch might inspire you. Or maybe you've been eyeing those flavored nut cans at the store. Making smarter choices can keep your snacking healthy and your body happy. If flavored nuts are a temptation you're rethinking, drop a 1 in the comments to share your thoughts. Subscribe and hit the bell for more tips to thrive in your golden years. Macadamia nuts, with their creamy, buttery flavor, are hard to resist, but for folks over 70, they're not the healthiest pick on the nut shelf. Packing a whopping 75% of their calories from fat and loaded with calories, they can tip the scales toward weight gain, especially if you're snacking by the handful. Macadamias skimp on protein and fiber, which help keep you full and balanced. They're also low in heart function omega-3s and offer little fiber, meaning they don't do much for your ticker or digestion. Compared to other nuts, salted macadamias pile on another problem: excess sodium that can strain your heart, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. While they're a tasty treat now and then, relying on them as a go-to snack can quietly work against your health goals. The good news? You can still enjoy nuts' benefits by choosing varieties with a richer nutritional punch, like pistachios or walnuts, that support your heart, weight, and overall wellness. Take Walter, a 73-year-old from Savannah, who couldn't get enough of macadamia nuts. He'd grab a bowl while reading the paper, loving their rich taste. But over a few months, he noticed his pants fitting tighter. His doctor pointed out that macadamia's high calorie and fat content were likely culprits behind the creeping weight gain. On advice, Walter switched to unsalted pistachios, which offered more protein and fiber to keep him satisfied. Within weeks, he felt lighter. His weight stabilized, and he still enjoyed his nut fix, just in a way that worked better for his body. For seniors, the best nuts are those that balance flavor with nutrition. Almonds, walnuts, or pistachios bring protein, fiber, and heart-healthy fats to the table, helping you manage weight and support cardiovascular health. Stick to a small handful, about an ounce, daily, and opt for raw or dry roasted versions without added salt or oils. If you love a little flavor, try a sprinkle of cinnamon or a dash of chili powder at home. Check with your doctor if you're managing conditions like diabetes or heart disease to tailor your choices. Walter's story might sound familiar, or maybe macadamias are your own guilty pleasure. Swapping them for a more nutrient-dense nut could make a big difference in how you feel. If macadamias are your go-to snack, drop a 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep your golden years healthy and vibrant. Cashews, with their smooth, creamy texture, are a snack time favorite. But for folks over 70, they come with some sneaky downsides. Packed with oxalates, they can increase the risk of kidney stones, a worry that grows as you age. Their higher carb content can also send blood sugar climbing, making them tricky for managing diabetes. Plus, they're so calorie-dense it's easy to munch more than you meant to. Number 2, while cashews aren't villains, a little caution goes a long way to keep them from causing trouble. Unlike nuts like almonds or pistachios, cashews don't offer the same hardcore balance of fiber or omega-3s, and their oxalate load can irritate kidneys, especially if you're prone to stones or have renal concerns. Overeating them can also pack on pounds, which can strain joints and energy levels. The good news? You can still enjoy nuts' benefits by choosing lower oxalate nutrient core options that support your kidneys, blood sugar, and waistline without sacrificing flavor. Take Evelyn, a 71-year-old from Savannah, who loved tossing cashews into her daily trail mix. They were her go-to for a quick, satisfying crunch, but she started noticing a nagging discomfort in her side. When it didn't go away, her doctor ran tests and linked the pain to kidney stones, pointing to the high oxalpan and cashews as a likely culprit. On advice, Evelyn swapped cashews for walnuts, which are kinder to kidneys and better for blood sugar control. Within weeks, her discomfort eased, and she felt more energized. Still enjoying her nutty snacks, just smarter ones. Moderation is the name of the game with cashews. If you love them, keep portions small. Think a tablespoon or 2 and pair with low oxalate foods to balance things out. For kidney or blood sugar concerns, nuts like walnuts, almonds, or pecans are safer bets, offering pole and higher loads of your body. Always go for unsalted, raw, or dry roasted varieties to avoid extra sodium or sugars. Check with your doctor if you've got kidney issues or diabetes to tailor your snack choices. Evelyn's story might ring a bell. Or maybe cashews are a staple in your pantry too. Switching to a kidney-friendlier nut could keep you feeling your best. If cashews are your snack of choice, drop a 3 in the comments to share your story. Subscribe and hit the bell for more tips to keep your golden years healthy and vibrant. Pistachios might not steal the spotlight like almonds or walnuts, but these little green gems are a nutritional powerhouse, especially for folks over 70, packed with antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats. They're like a secret weapon for staying vibrant. Their unique nutrients, lutein and gamma-tocopherol, fight inflammation, keeping your blood vessels flexible and strong. For seniors, pistachios are a smart, tasty choice that deliver big health benefits in a small pack. Studies show pistachios work wonders for your heart, lowering bad LDL cholesterol, boosting good HDL, and cutting the risk of heart disease. They're low glycemic, meaning they keep blood sugar steady, which is a boon if you're managing diabetes. Their high fiber content also helps with digestion, easing constipation, a common issue as you age. Plus, those shells slow you down, making it harder to overeat, which helps. It's like nature's built-in portion control. Take Walter, a 76-year-old from Savannah, who used to reach for cookies or candy bars when he needed a snack. His blood sugar was a roller coaster, and he often felt sluggish. On his doctor's suggestion, he swapped the sweets for a handful of unsalted pistachios. Not only did his glucose readings stabilize, but he also felt fuller longer, with more energy to enjoy his daily walks. The satisfying crunch and subtle flavor made the switch easy, and Walter found himself looking forward to his new go-to treat. Pistachios are easy to work into your day. Just a handful, about an ounce, gives you a nutrient caps boost. Always choose unsalted versions to keep sodium low, protecting your heart and blood pressure. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, toss them in a salad, or enjoy them solo for a quick snack. If you have diabetes or digestive concerns, check with your doctor to make sure your plan. But for most, Walter's story might inspire you. Or maybe you're curious to give pistachios a try yourself. They're a simple, delicious way to support your heart, digestion, and energy as you age. If pistachios spark your interest, drop a 4 in the comments to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep your golden years healthy and full of life. Almonds might look humble, but for folks over 70, they're a nutritional goldmine, earning their spot as a true superfood. Bursting with heart-healthy fats, protein, and fiber, they deliver steady energy without sending your blood sugar on a wild ride. Loaded with vitamin E, they protect your skin from aging's wear and tear and give your brain a boost, helping ward off cognitive decline. Plus, their magnesium and calcium team up to keep your bones strong, lowering the risk of osteoporosis, a big win for staying active and independent. These little nuts pack a punch for your heart too. Their monounsaturated fats help lower bad LDL cholesterol, keeping your arteries clear and reducing the chance of heart trouble. Unlike sugary snacks, almonds keep you satisfied, making them a smart choice for managing weight and diabetes. Whether you're looking to strengthen your bones, sharpen your mind, or just feel better overall, almonds are an easy, delicious addition to your day. Like Evelyn, a 74-year-old from Savannah, who was starting to worry about her dry, flaky skin and a family history of brittle bones. She felt tired of lotions that didn't work and concerned about staying strong. Her doctor suggested adding a handful of unsalted almonds to her daily routine for their vitamin E and bone-building nutrients. Evelyn started tossing them in the afternoon. After a few months, her skin had a new glow. Her energy was up, and she felt steadier on her feet. It wasn't a miracle cure, just a simple habit that made her feel stronger inside and out. Almonds are versatile and easy to love. Enjoy them raw, sprinkle them on salads, or spread some almond butter on toast for a creamy treat. Stick to unsalted, raw, or dry roasted varieties to keep sodium and added oils in check. A small handful, about an ounce, is the perfect portion to reap the benefits without overdoing calories. If you're managing heart health, diabetes, or bone concerns, check with your doctor, but for most, almonds are a guilt-free way to boost your wellness. Evelyn's story might resonate. Or maybe you're ready to make almonds your new go-to snack. They're a small choice with big rewards for your heart, brain, and bones. If almonds are your pick, drop a 5 in the comments to share your thoughts. Subscribe and hit the bell for more tips to keep your golden years healthy and vibrant. Walnuts aren't just a tasty snack. They're a powerhouse for folks over 70, earning their nickname as brain food with good reason. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, they sharpen your thinking, dial down inflammation, and help shield your brain from Alzheimer's and dementia. Their antioxidants work like a cleanup crew fighting cell damage that fuels heart disease and arthritis. Low in carbs, walnuts are a smart pick for keeping blood sugar steady, making them a go-to for seniors looking to stay sharp and healthy. These crinkly nuts do wonders for your heart too, cutting bad LDL cholesterol and boosting circulation to keep your ticker in top shape. Whether you're worried about forgetting names or just want to feel more vibrant, walnuts bring a lot to the table. A small handful a day, about an ounce, delivers a big nutritional punch without piling on calories, helping you manage weight while supporting your brain, heart, and joint. Like Mabel, a 78-year-old from Savannah who started noticing she was stumbling over names and misplacing little things, which rattled her confidence. She worried it was the start of something serious. Her doctor suggested adding walnuts to her diet for their brainstorming omega-3s. Mabel began sprinkling a few on her morning yogurt and tossing them into salads. After a couple of months, she felt clearer, her confidence with family flowed easier, and they even remarked on her livelier spirit. It wasn't a magic fix, but it gave her a mental edge and a boost of energy she hadn't expected. Walnuts are easy to work into your day. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or munch them solo for a satisfying crunch. Always choose unsalted, raw, or dry roasted versions to keep sodium low and avoid extra oils. If you're managing diabetes, heart health, or memory concerns, check with your doctor, but for most, walnuts are a delicious, guilt-free way to nourish your body and mind. Keep portions to a small handful to balance their calorie density and store them in a cool place to stay fresh. Mabel's story might strike a chord, or maybe you're curious to give walnuts a try yourself. They're a simple way to support your brain, heart, and overall vitality as you age. If walnuts excite you, drop a 6 in the comments to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep your golden years sharp. Hazelnuts might not always steal the show, but for folks over 70, these small nutty gems are a health treasure chest. Bursting with antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenols, they tackle oxidative stress, cooling the inflammation that fuels aging waiting. Their heart-healthy fats and fiber work together to lower bad LDL cholesterol and keep blood flowing smoothly, giving your ticker a helping hand. Packed with folate for brain function and magnesium for sturdy bones, hazelnuts are a smart pick for warding off cognitive decline and osteoporosis, helping you stay sharp and strong. Low in carbs, hazelnuts are a great fit if you're managing diabetes, offering steady energy without blood sugar spikes. Whether you're looking to ease joint stiffness, boost your memory, or just feel more vibrant, these nuts deliver big benefits in a small package. A handful a day, about an ounce, can lift your health without overloading on calories, making them an easy, tasty addition to your routine. Like Walter, a 72-year-old from Savannah, who started feeling the drag of joint stiffness that made his morning walks less enjoyable. He was frustrated, worried age was catching up too fast. His nutritionist suggested adding hazelnuts to his diet for their anti-inflammatory nutrients and bone support. Walter began tossing a few into his breakfast smoothies and snacking on them during the day. Within a few weeks, he noticed his energy picking up and his joints feeling looser, letting him stride through his walks with a bit more pep. It wasn't a cure-all, but it was a simple change that made his days brighter. Hazelnuts are versatile. Enjoy them raw for a crunch, sprinkle lightly roasted ones on salads, or blend them into a creamy spread for toast. Stick in a salted, raw, or dry roasted versions to keep sodium and added oils in check. A small handful is perfect to balance their calorie density. And if you're watching your heart, blood sugar, or bones, a quick chat with your doctor can confirm they're a good fit. Store them in a cool, dry place to keep them fresh and flavorful. Walter's story might resonate. Or maybe you're ready to give hazelnuts a spot in your pantry. They're a delicious, nutrient-packed way to support your health as you age. If hazelnuts catch your interest, drop a 7 in the comments to share your thoughts. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep your golden years healthy and full of vitality. Let's wrap up our nutty journey with a quick recap. Walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and hazelnuts are stellar choices, bursting with brain-boosting omega-3s, heart-healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants to sharpen cognition, strengthen bones, stabilize blood sugar, and fight inflammation. Conversely, cashews, macadamias, and flavored or candied nuts carry risks. The key? Pick nutrient-dense nuts and enjoy them moderately to fuel your vitality. Snacking on less healthy options? Swap them for these powerhouses. Already loving walnuts or almonds? Keep it up. Your body's cheering. Which nut's your favorite? And have you noticed how your snacks impact your health? Share your story in the comments below. Worsen cooks/matters. So don't hold back. If this video cracked open new ideas, give it a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Your support keeps us crafting content to inform and uplift. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.